morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 3rd of December. Now, first up, there's a little bit to get through, guys. If you are new, I know I've got some beautiful new subscribers, so welcome everybody to our little channel that we've created here. We all communicate here and talk to each other and share what's going on in our countries because a lot of us come from different parts of the world. Please hit those like buttons, guys, and please feel free to comment down below. It's great to have other people's opinions of things too. It's good for me to get that feedback as well. And thank you for your beautiful confirmation about a lot of your readings. First off, I have to send you an apology, Larissa. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to miss your reading. Oh, Larissa, you've been with me for so long. I know exactly who you are. I was getting you muddled up with Amber, with the hamburger thing. Sorry, I've just had so much on my mind. I knew I was going to slip up somewhere, so please accept my sincere apologies. You're getting a reading at the end of today's video, so stick around for that hamburger, as in, like, I always think of hamburger when I see hamburger. So, sorry, Larissa, I will get to you today, and thank you for reaching out to me too. I appreciate that. Because you all are important to me. You know, I do get a bit muddled up sometimes, guys. You know that I do. Especially, we're all going through a lot of these aches, pains and ailments. I had a bit of a rough night myself last night. My neck just won't stop spasming. I've got the swollen leg with the lymphedema because of the other burst basis. It just goes on. And I know a lot of you guys are going through the same things. I'm sure not all of you are, but I know there's a lot of you because you keep sharing with me. You're having bad backs. A lot of us are really suffering physically through this, I don't even know what it is, expanding, awakening, ascension process. It's very bizarre. It's too coincidental, I think, that we're all going through such physical sort of, what would you call it, reactions in our bodies? I don't know, but it's very frustrating nonetheless. Oh, and I just have to share with you guys, cheers everyone, I got my cup of tea. You know I love sharing all my new little bits and bobs with you. Yesterday I went downtown with my hubby. We went Christmas shopping because we've got some really beautiful shops, fortunately, where I live. And I found a new book. Look, it's called Life Unstyled. Look, Life Unstyled. I love books. I just love books. They're like, I guess you could say they're like coffee table books. But they give me like really good inspiration. Like it's got all these really good like pictures and I just love looking at books. I know a lot of you do. I know Louise and a lot of you, because it gives me ideas. Like when I go to the vintage shops and things, I just get ideas. So I found myself a little treasure. I get excited when I find, look at that, how to store things. And I love books. I just love books. I just love books. Look at all these beautiful little, I just love books. So Life Unstyled. I mean, look, as much as we can have structure in our life, it's also nice to be a little irregular in things as well. That's why I bought a few quirky things to put in my black lounge room, because it just, I guess at the end of the day, it's the things that make you happy and fulfill you in your home. Because we talk about our homes being our haven a lot, don't we, here? So I found a new little treasure for myself. Of course I did. I go shopping for everyone else and find myself a book. Okay, a little bit of admin today, guys. Enough of me. Oh, actually, no. Stop, hold. I have to share with you guys some really awful news that's really affected me. I think it was on Friday. My daughter and I realized that Sprocket is blind. This is so bizarre to us. We can't even figure out what the hell is going on. I know you guys have been an unreal support around my dog Sprocket being sick. We're still waiting for the blood test results. We've had him to the vets a couple of times. And just on Friday, and there's been a couple of incidences where I thought he had like a bit of a brain neuron problem where he wasn't processing things or something was like slow. He was hesitating going outside to go to the toilet and things like this. And then the other day I noticed he started walking into things and he was not jumping up. Remember I was telling you we weren't sure if he had a bad back. He's definitely had an infection. It showed up in his urine if you didn't see the video the other day, guys. Oh, that's my blind cat, Charlie. Charlie. She's so loud, isn't she? Sorry, guys. And he doesn't have diabetes. The urine test showed that he doesn't have that. So that's cleared. But we can tell he has gone blind. We have to put the lead on him and help him to get down the stairs. We're walking him on a lead everywhere pretty much at the moment. So we're not sure. I'm going to go to the vets tomorrow and ask him again, can an infection cause blindness? I have heard of it in humans. I have heard of it in people that can happen. It can cause temporary blindness. But even my son's friends came over. They all went to this race day yesterday, and they said, oh gosh, he's walking into us. He's walking into the walls. It's just so sad. It's ripped my heart out. I just feel absolutely ill. So I don't know if he was going blind prior to this infection or what the hell's going on. So we're pretty much in the dark. Everything else, he's pretty good. He's on the antibiotics and he's coming good. So thanks for your kind wishes and thoughts, guys. But at the moment, I went to feed him the other day and he looked like over in this direction. He's looking past us. You know how you can tell when he's using all his senses though. Like the sense of smell still good with his pocket, of course, because anything around food, you know what he's like. So I don't even know, guys. It's just so overwhelming. It's made my hubby and I just feel totally ill. But I guess there's nothing we can't navigate. And you know the bonus, guys, if it is a permanent thing, which makes me feel absolutely ill if it is. Sandy, you know my dog whisperer that wrote the book Finding Stillness, Liliana Riven that wrote that book. It's on Amazon if anyone's interested in that. She's got a blind dog, Rocky. She's got 2 dogs, Tilly and Rocky, and Rocky's been blind from birth. So she's always had to navigate. And Rocky is so independent. He just goes everywhere. We all go on doggy walks and things, and he's incredible. As long as things are the same, he's incredible. So I guess that gives me a little bit of hope that if this is a permanent thing in Sprocket, which, I can't even go there. It's just so horrifying. If a virus or an infection has done this, it's just bloody horrifying, isn't it, that this could happen. So he's on a really good diet now. I cook all his vegetables and he has raw meat. Sometimes I cook him omelettes, and this kind of thing too. So sometimes my hubby and I have always wondered what's in processed foods too. You know, a lot of tin foods and things like that. I don't know. There's just some strange things that who even knows. Anyway, that's enough of me and my doggo story and enough of my sagas. Sorry, guys. I don't want to have a whinge, but I know you guys have been really concerned about Sprocket. He's just not been the same for a couple of months now, has he? Remember when he used to reach out and want to hold my hand and get attention all the time? He's just not doing that. It's just not him. And it would be overwhelming if you're going blind. It's a massive readjustment, isn't it? So, I just feel sick even talking about it. So I'm just going to stop talking about it, guys, because I just feel sick. Okay, sorry, I just got to get one. All right, I'm very close to Sprocket. As you know, guys, I love that big old boy so much. He's a big, goofy teddy bear. Oh, we love that boy. I know you guys love that boy too, and Sophie. And Sophie's been so good with him, you know. She's just been so passive around. It's like she can sense something's wrong. They dogs are so knowing, aren't they? Okay, enough of that. Let's stop. Oh, windscreen wipers on. Stop the tears. Okay. Okay. Now, a little bit of admin from Australia. Sorry, guys, but thank you for your well wishes with Sprocket. Okay. Oh, yes, Australia here. Oh, yes, it's all happening down under. You know that it is. I'm wondering if this was the big wave we got tsunami. Remember when old Elbow went to Xiping in China the other week, Panda rather. Well, they're looking at introducing yes, what a surprise for us here, not the digital ID bill. Yes, they're looking to introduce the old digital ID down under here in Australia. Oh, they want to introduce it. Oh, that'll go down like a lead balloon. Oh, probably not in Australia, but with the awake people, which there is a lot of awake people now. But look on the bright side, because they're actually saying it is not compulsory and that it's not being mandated. So don't even worry about it. And Charlie, come on. Charlie. I'll just call her because she's a bit. Come on, Charlie. Push. Come on, Charlie. Charlie. Oh, she's invested investigating. Charlie girl. Oh my God, my pets, honestly, God. Yeah, so it's not compulsory or being mandated, which, yes, she is. Hello. Come here and say hello. I'll get her to say hello. There she is. There's my girl. Oh, I'll give her a little cuddle. Good girl. She likes to have her feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, sorry, guys. You know the drill. Yeah, so that does ring alarm bells for us, the old not compulsory and not being mandated, because I think that was said about 4 years ago with something, sorry, guys, the picky wheel, if I do remember. And then you couldn't even get a job. Oh, my God. Sorry about Charlie. She does this thing called echolocation. If you're new here, she's trying to figure out where she is in the house. So she bounces her voice off the walls. It sounds so horrific, like a horror movie. I'm used to it now. I know you guys are used to it too. So, you know, I wonder how this digital ID bill, but this is a worldwide thing. We all know this is what they're trying to implement. So I'd say after Christmas, they're going to try and implement this. Let's just hope to God people stand up to this BS and garbage. So that's the latest down under. That'd be fun, won't it? But there's a high probability if you don't have your ID that you're not going to be able to get a job, that you're going to be ostracised and vilified from society perhaps. Who knows? But no, that's not going to happen. What would make everybody think that could happen? And the other thing is, our South Australian Premier, I can't remember his name, he wants to remove Anzac Day, Australia Day and Christmas Day off the public holiday lists. So virtually, he's wanting to ditch them. Anzac Day, which is for all our veterans, Australia Day, which is just a fun day, and Christmas Day. What's that? I don't get it. I don't get what's happening down here in Australia, but we know we're a little giant petri dish experiment for a lot of things. So whatever's pretty much going on here, or well, Canada, UK, etc., we all know that we're all pretty much going to get touched by the same things. New Zealand, not to forget. Oh my God. America. It just never ends, does it? All right, how about we get into the reading? Enough of me, and we'll see what comes up. I'll just get some tea. Oh, she's very wound up today, Charlie. I'm getting things that have been... things that have been unheard are going to be heard. And I feel like this is around the reset rollout. It'll be after Christmas, though. We're going to start to hear more about the reset rollout. What could be left? Oh, my God, what could be left? They've touched every avenue of our lives. What could be left? God, if I hear about the climate change thing anymore, I'm so over that. You know what I'm over there? I'm over the hypocrisy of it all. The hypocritical bloody double standards. It's just so frustrating, isn't it? So I feel like the unheard will then be heard. So everyone's going to start to hear about a lot more things to do with the agenda, the rollout agenda. They're showing me blue carpet. Not the red carpet rollout reset that we know we've been talking about here for a very long time. We're getting the blue carpet next year. Hang on. Oh, they're giving us a teaser. It's like a teaser trailer, the guides are saying. They're giving us a teaser. Like, you know, the teaser before a movie. Oh, my God. Hang on. Oh, this is about waterways. They're saying it's about waterways, changing the waterways, redirecting water, changing the water systems. But it's showing me like inland stuff, not out in the... It's not ocean kind of thing. This is inland waterways. I would say maybe these things are around redirecting water. I don't think that's something new though, but... sorry, guys. They're going to control... this is what they're getting with me. They're going to try to control the water flows to who's getting what water. See... This is going to become a more controlled measure of distribution. For example, we know it's going to be farms to farms and the distribution of water. It's showing me like gated water, more like a dams kind of thing where you get a certain amount. We know that it's all heading in the credit scoring system's direction. So, you know, if you're up to date and paid all your bills and everything, then you're allowed so much amount liters of water. This could be new systems they're going to bring in. And I am, we know, Bill Gates will just have a continuous water, wouldn't he, in America there, because he owns all the farmland. But I'm getting there's going to be more control around the distribution of water through it's saying the inland waterways. So we're getting the blue carpet rollout. And they're saying it'll be a bit more complex than that. There'll be other issues. See, the thing is, what's happening now, and I think we all know we're getting charged a lot for water. I don't know what happens in a lot of your countries, but here we get charged for water. Like if you got a dripping tap, man, you turn it off. We know a lot more people are going for water tanks and this kind of thing. But I feel like if you've got dams or you've got water storage, they're going to look at targeting those kind of things too. See, how can you charge for rainwater? But see, this is how idiotic this reset is, isn't it? This is how idiotic this reset is. See, in their minds, they're probably thinking, well, we're creating and we're geoengineering and making the rain, like doing our little government rain dance. And so you should be paying us certain fees and things like that. It's just going to go on and on. But I'm getting a lot around the blue carpet, everything around the water systems, the controlling of I guess you could say it's controlling of the supply of water, really. And this will be long term. They're not going to just come after Christmas and hit us all straight up. They're going to gradually start to try and just the usual implement little strategies here and there and see how the people react. And like the examples of the ULEZ tracking and tracing in Sheffield and Oxford that went down like a lead balloon. Well, they're going to try this with the water. So the water's obviously something to do with the reset in a major way. All right. Because they don't want us growing our own crops, do they? Remember, someone was saying, isn't on Clown Planet, it probably was, they're going to charge you a mozza, or you're going to have to register if you grow your own veggies in your backyard and all this sort of crap. Like, we know where it's all headed. No surprises to us here. All right. And we know we've got everyone's got the neighbours that dob them in and all that after the picky wheel. We know there's a few people who'd gladly dob in their neighbours and all that. So, that's what the government would be relying on and hoping on, that people just dob each other in around this water usage thing. Oh, my God. Division, causing more problems and division in society. Just the same old. All right. Getting England, I'm getting stand-up, fight backs. It's the cost of living crisis. It's going to get ugly. See, I feel like you're in the calm before the storm in the UK because people they just want to get through Christmas. You think about it. Everyone's like, everyone's Christmas shopping. They're getting there to Christmas Day. They've got their holidays coming up. So everybody's like, just going to make it to like Christmas. I'm getting this. Oh my God, let's just keep going and we'll get to Christmas and we can just chill out. But then it's after Christmas that all this will begin, because we know interest rates, cost of living, groceries going up. Actually, they're having a Senate inquiry here, speaking of, guys, with Coles and Woolies, who are our big supermarkets, the only two really. Oh, there's Aldi's, but they're not in this inquiry. How they're, there's some issue with their pricing. Oh, no doubt, like I always say and the guides say, because they put their prices right up and then pretend they're having a wonderful special with the yellow tickets, as if we all see through it. All the BS garbage and lies by big corporate, conning people that they're having big sales. It's just such a joke. So I reckon that's what's going to happen in the UK. You'll get big stand-ups, fight backs. People will want to be heard in the UK. It's saying to me, they're not going to go down willingly. People aren't going to just show me. People aren't just going to lie on the ground and give in to all this garbage. They're not going to go willingly. People are going to fight back in the UK. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed, guys. All right. America, I'm getting America. And I'm getting Biden. Well, which Biden, we never know. There's the real Biden, and then there's the, like, doppelgangers or the face mask, like in the movies Biden. I feel like Biden's trying to really get America back on the world stage. Biden wants to be the America of old. He wants to be, he knows, well, he doesn't really care, I guess, but he would love to be like the old JFK days where he's going along in his, convertible and with his wife, and he'd love to be the Ronald Reagan. You know how these guys kind of had, I'm not saying they were perfect, we know they're all liars, but basically they had an image and a status that people, even to this day, if you think about it, if someone says to you, name a couple of, American presidents, I mean, who comes to mind? It's really JFK, Ronald Reagan. I don't even live in America. I'm here in Australia. But they're two that come to my mind that were like, well, they kind of stood out. You don't really go to Clinton, Obama. Like, you don't really, do you? Like, you really don't. So I feel like Biden would love to have that image of and be remembered like that. But no, I don't think that's how he's going to be remembered, because there's been too many tripping up the stairs of the plane and the gaffes and walking into flags on the stage and shaking hands with nobody, and the list goes, and smelling hair, not to forget the sniffing hair and eating ice creams. But I feel like, this is what America wants to do. They want to be back up on the world stage of power. They need to get back there. That's what they need. They're needing to get back the power and be up here above other countries. So they're kind of working on this at the moment. That's what I'm seeing for America. America needs to be the superpower. America needs to be the most powerful force and have good domination. That's what I'm getting. America's working on this, having a better image, having a stronger economy. Oh, God, I'm not liking the chances of that. Having a stronger economy. But see, to them, if you think about it, they're not worried about the little people and peasants. That's not the economy they're talking about. They're talking about the economy on the world stage, meaning the resources, the power and the wealth and the money, and having control over other countries. That's what they see as power, not helping to build up your little people so they can actually eat and all this kind of stuff and, afford to live. That's not what they mean. They want to be on the global elite world stage, but they want to be above them and have the power. So this is what they're working on currently in America. Rebranding, rebuilding, improving their status. They have to get back. Showing me the eagle, the stars and stripes. I'm just getting that for America again. I'm getting that Star Spangled Banner song by U2 again. They have to improve their image. But it's all around power, the higher up stuff. They don't care about the little people. We know that. It's about the higher up stuff. They need to turn it around. I think they need to get rid of Biden and then it might turn around. I'm just not... Like, really, if you think about it, when Biden's gone, what would you remember him by? Think about it. Write down below, everybody, just one comment of what you really remember about Biden the most if he was gone out of the Capitol. What would be your fondest memory? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Because it's just not... Yeah. The little people just don't see him in a great light, do we? Anyway, enough of America there. You got a lot going on in America, though. Holy hell. And see, of course, they're still playing down the old Mexican border immigration issues, aren't they? Lie through their asses about it all. Like, you really wonder what the hell all this is about, don't you? You really do. You wonder You do. You just wonder why all this is happening sometimes. I know us BS detectors, we have so many questions, don't we, about what's really going on. See, we always see beneath things. We don't just see what's at face value. We see what's really going on under the surface. Why are they really doing these things? You know, I'm sure they're not doing it to just let the cartel come over in America and just start running the show with drugs and everything. There's got to be, we do know it's the cheap slave labor. That would be definitely one reason. But I don't know, we always think there's a lot more hidden than meets the eye, isn't there? All right, let's keep going. South Care helicopter going over. It's loud, isn't it? I'm getting next year. If any of this like agenda comes out next year about this reset and all this kind of stuff, because we know it's becoming more and more, because people are becoming more and more awakened, people are becoming more and more aware of the reset. So they have to come out. There's going to be probably next year, they're going to have to come out and actually start talking about this reset. But it'll be just hitting on the outskirts of it. They're not going to go into full detail about it, but they're going to have to start to say how that this is all for the good of the people. This is all to help the people. They're going to really make out this is all to help the little peasants, Lego people. That's what they're going to focus on. Then they're not going to tell people the real truth, that this is also the global elites can build their own world and have their own tropical islands and use us all in their big corporate companies to work for them and all have the same income. They're not going to explain that side of it. They're just going to try and, well, again, it's the trickery and fooling people with their wording that this is all going to help the people, because they don't want people to be homeless and living in tent cities and living on the streets. Oh no. They want all of us to be living in tent cities and living on the streets. But see, they're not going to tell people that. They're going to omit that part, that they want us all on the same pay grade. And, anyway, that's what's going to come out next year. We're going to start to hear some, probably more BS lies and garbage about their great reset and how it's going to be very helpful for the little people. Because, we don't forget the saying, do we? You will own nothing and you will be happy if you own nothing, which will be very interesting, because I'm not thinking a lot of people are going to go along with that. We know a lot of people are waking up. I've told you here, we've got a lot of people around us here waking up in this town. So I'm thinking there's going to be more and more if the cost of living keeps going up. People are already waking up to the cashless society business that's going on, because they're all starting to realise that the old banks are the ones making their money out of it. The fees and charges are already started to go up through the roof. We know how it's all going. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys, and then we'll pull some cards. I'm getting Scotland. We haven't had Scotland for a few months. I'm getting Scotland the brave. Scotland's staying in its truth, staying in its integrity, staying in its power. Scotland will stand to government. I'm seeing a heap of Braveheart, Mel Gibson Braveheart freedom fighters just standing on a hill. And they're all the same. All you guys are the same. It's like all your, what do you call them? Your clans. All the clans come together when they need to. That's what I'm getting. As much as you guys, this clan, like the McCampbells might not get on with the, what was that one in Outlander? Jamie, what was his name? I can't even remember. McTavish. No, that sounds Irish. I can't think of it. So I was a Campbell. My maiden name was Campbell. What was his name? Mel Gibson. I can't even remember anymore. Oh, I'm hopeless. Anyway, all the clans, when they have to, they come together. I know that you have strong division in your clans, and it goes way, way back years ago. But I feel when the going gets tough, everyone comes together and they stand together. They're showing me all the Mel Gibson Braveheart freedom fighters on the hill in Scotland. Scotland will come together. And I'm even seeing, you know what I'm even seeing, and I know this may sound weird, I'm even seeing them coming together with the Irish. Like the Irish Because what it is if things don't, see, Ireland's in a bit of turmoil, we know they are, but if things don't sit right, that's when people come together. It doesn't, they'll push their biases and all that sort of thing aside in order to fight for freedom and the right causes. So I do feel a lot of connection of the people in Scotland and definitely Ireland, but even between the two, perhaps, which is probably unusual, is it? I don't know. I don't live over that way, but I am seeing that that people will fight for freedom and they will come together to do it. They don't want, see, in these parts, particularly Scotland, we know Ireland as well, they don't want their freedom stomped out. They don't want it squashed. It's showing me a big boot squashing their freedom like that, like the political leaders just standing on people and squashing all their freedom. People don't want it, and they're not gonna tolerate it. So I do see people really coming together in these parts. It'll be after Christmas. Nearly everything will be after Christmas, but I am getting that for Scotland. Yeah, that's just the visual that I'm getting. All right, see if there's one more thing and then we'll do the cards. God, I'm getting Egypt again. Hang on. I guess if you think of Egypt, they're pretty close to the like war events, aren't they? That's going on at the moment. Things might be a little volatile there. They're a little bit under pressure. I feel like Egypt's on guard. Egypt's on guard a little bit there. See, I'm getting that Egypt's very protective of its, what would you call them? They're protective of their, well, it's saying like ancient artifacts, but ancient structures as well. Very protective, actually. So I do feel like Egypt's on high alert at the moment. And I would say high alert with their borders too, who comes through and not. I'm just getting Egypt. Egypt's on high alert and they're being very protective, which you can understand. You can understand that, can't you? We often get Egypt as a high frequency, mysterious kind of portal place of, see, you think about it, Egypt way back when had a lot of, in their hieroglyphics, didn't they even have alien pictures and things like that? I'm sure they did. So I feel like Egypt protects a lot of its mystery. They protect a lot of its mystery. So they're on high alert at the moment. They protect their mystery. Must be a lot of mystery. There's probably things we don't even know about Egypt, I reckon, that's hidden. That Egypt keeps very close to its chest and very private as their own secrets. That's what I'm getting for Egypt. Egypt's so fascinating, isn't it? I'd love to go to Egypt. It'd be so interesting. Has anyone been to Egypt? Let us know down below if you have. It'd be so mystical and so interesting, wouldn't it? Just to go to the museums in Cairo or whatever. I'd love that. My daughter and I love shows on Egypt. It's so fascinating how they mummified and how, all the spiritual kind of beliefs, I guess you could say, how they buried all the treasures in the tombs and just the way they built those pyramid structures, with the traps and all that for burglars and thieves. And it's pretty fascinating. It really is. So I'm getting that Egypt's on high alert at the moment. Oh, God, I'm going to have to pull some cards, guys. It's just a bit of a strange reading today, isn't it? But that's okay. We get that. We're doing the whole world, so it's a lot to deal with, isn't it? How about we pull one? I might pull one of each today. We'll pull a Hidden World Oracle. I'll get the glasses on, guys. It's cloudy again here today. Cloudy and a little rainy yet again. We're not getting much sunshine. You guys are coming into snow now in a lot of your countries, aren't you? Oh, here we go. Homeward Traveller, completion, reunion, and return. And if you look at all the lights, to me, that's the awakening. That's everybody returning to who they really are. People are starting to see the light now. Homeward travellers. We've already found home, haven't we, guys? Completion, reunion, return. It's a beautiful card. They are. People are returning to their original selves and who they really are. That's what the awakening is, isn't it, guys? So that's good. They're all on the move. Hey, let's pull a Jenny Eagle Awaken card. Connect with spirit. I connect easily with spirit. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? That's so a soaring high, the eagle. I'm getting that song. Time keeps on flipping, slipping into the future. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Keep going into the future. I connect easily with spirit. Connect with spirit. We love a good eagle card, don't we? Soaring eagle. And of course, I've got to get that song. On the wings of an eagle, I find myself drifting in the sky, drifting on the world to see. Let's pull a Life Alignment Oracle card. I always have to get music. The guys just drop music into my head all the time. You know they do. Honesty to oneself. Yeah, always be true to yourself. That's the one thing we've really mastered now, guys. Honesty to oneself. Be true to yourself. Stay in your power. Stay true to your beliefs, your integrity, the things you sense, you feel, you know. Don't disregard yourself and your beliefs. All right. Let me see if there's one more thing before I do your card reading, Larissa. Oh, I'm getting this song. This is by the Eagles, isn't it? I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Do 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 dum. Bum bum bum. Living is crazy, strange little world. Oh, what's that song out of mine? Oh, it's by the Eagles. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I'm positive it's called I Can't Tell You Why. And I can't tell you why all this is happening, guys, either. I don't think the guides can even tell us why, because it's too crazy what we're currently living through and going through. And there's just more BS and garbage coming at us. So I Can't Tell You Why is the song I'm going to leave you with today. I'm going to do your reading, Larissa Amberger. I've got it all connected now in my brain. Sorry, Larissa, apologies. Let's pull you some Angel Answers cards. And see what we get. Ooh, let's see what we get. You have been with me for ages, Larissa. You're awesome. You always comment on my Facebook page. We always have little mini chats over there. And you always comment on my YouTube as well. I just got confused with the two different names. I do get muddled up here, guys. You do have to forgive me. You know what I'm like. No surprises to anybody that I get muddled up, is it? Listen to your intuition. Yeah. Larissa, you've got very good intuition. You're highly sensitive. You're in tune with your feelings. I feel like you don't make mistakes because you listen. Like, everybody makes mistakes. I'm not saying you don't make mistakes, but I'm saying you avoid a lot of mistakes because you really listen to your guidance. You never ignore your guidance. You're very, very, very intuitive. You have a heightened intuition, actually, that's like right above. It goes even higher than the average is what I'm getting for you. Remain positive. I feel like you are a fairly positive person. I feel like sometimes you can't believe how negative some people can be. It kind of surprises you and shocks you because when I say you're positive, I don't mean that it's the old positive, negative, glass half full all the time kind of crap. That's not what I mean. I think your vibration is very positive. People sense your positivity with the world. Like, you will see the beauty in things, or you will, You will see the best in somebody. And they're really beautiful qualities that you got to remember, Larissa, a lot of people don't have that. So when people see it in you, they really admire it, because it's like you can pull out the best of a situation and see the beauty and the grace of it. So that's what they're saying by remain positive. Make sure you stay being you, because you highlight a lot to other people about how to be a better person, because I think you actually show people you actually literally show people how to be a better person without even knowing it. They look at you and go, oh, that's a really nice thing to say. Or people see it in you. They see you doing that. You, what's that saying? You, when people actually see you doing it, oh, I've gone blank. Oh, you lead by example. Sorry, lead by example. I got it. Oh, thank God. Now let go. See, again, like I said, you've got that higher intuition. Your intuition is really from above. You're at a very high level of intuition. You're very, very sharp. But letting go. Well, I'm getting of hurts, pasts. I'm getting this like neglect with you. Maybe as a child, perhaps you felt like a little neglected at times, like maybe people were too busy in your life and you kind of felt a little bit pushed aside. Just let that go now. Because I think what the guides are trying to say to Larissa is to, like, everything leads you home. Like, even though that might have happened, everything that happens to us is a learning curve, and it leads you to somewhere. Oh, there was a saying you gave me last night, Jen. God, what's that saying? Oh, I've gone blank. God, I'm having a terrible blank day today. But it's all leading. It's your path. See, you veer off your path, but then you get back on because you grow and learn from all your experiences. So this is about you letting go. And I do feel that's from like childhood, teenage years. There's stuff in your past. See, this could be in your subconscious mind as well. But it's led you to here. Like, Larissa, you wouldn't be who you are today had you not gone through those things. It's like me with my childhood. It's like most of us here on this channel with our childhood. You know, we can look back and go, oh, that was really crappy, or I hated that, but look at us, here we are today. Had we not gone through all that, we wouldn't have evolved into who we are and probably gone through the awakening earlier than most people and woken up to all this nonsense that's been happening, because it makes our awareness more in tune, which yours is. Yours is very sharp. Your awareness of things is incredible, and you do lead by example. Peaceful resolution. Yeah. You're a peacemaker. See, you're the person who can bring out the rainbow. Even if people were arguing or something, you have this way of sorting through things and evening things out. You're a peacemaker. Peaceful resolution. And this is, again, getting back to the positivity. You can bring out a positive thing from a negative situation. You have this way of navigating things really beautifully, Larissa. But it simply gets back to your awareness again, because you know it's from difficult times comes really great outcomes. That's how you are. That's how you're wired. So you're a peaceful, you always know there's going to be a peaceful, lovely resolution at the end. Even when you're going through really turbulent times, for example, up and down the white water rafting or whatever, for example, on your raft, and you get tipped out, and you always know you can just swim to shore and just sit and have a breather. Like, you're one of these people that you know there's always a peaceful outcome, that you'll find peace in the end. Look at your chest. I feel like you're very open. You're not a person who carries a lot of anxiety. You don't get overwhelmed by things. You just try and, I would say you're a very good flower. You're very good at flowing with your boat down the stream. And I'm getting that song, of course I am. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That's literally you. Larissa, you know life's a dream. It's wonderful, and you embrace everything. Even in turbulent times, you know that you will get to the calm seas. You just have this intuitive, positive knowing. And it's not positive in a cheesy way. It's positive in a good way. I'll pull you a soul expression card, Larissa. Awareness. I lovingly allow my awareness to open. I surrender. I clear my vibration raises. My awareness grows. So there's no stagnation for you. Your awareness is too in tune. You're aware that you're still growing. You know that's how you keep moving forward. You do have a thirst for knowledge. You like to experience new things. Because you know what it is, Larissa, you're not scared of change. You're not scared of things changing. You're not scared of movement. You really embrace it. You like it. You like new adventures. You like new outcomes. And you have a really good awareness that that's what life's about. Life's about experiencing new things. Life's about growing. Life's about having fun. Personal power. It is safe for me to stand in my personal power. I am worthy. You are worthy. You know, you reached out to me and you are worthy. You know, that was my bad. You know, I got muddled up and I appreciate you. I didn't take offense to that. I appreciate you doing that. That's you staying in your personal power. And you were very kindly when you said it. Like, I would still watch your channel anyway, Chrissy. Like, you know, what could be a better support and positive person than someone saying that? It's safe for me to stand in my personal power. You're absolutely worthy. You're worthy. And that's what everybody loves about you, Larissa. You're not rude to people. You know what it is? You're respectful of yourself and you value yourself. And that's what others see in you, Larissa, that you value yourself. Let's pull another one. Dragon. Meditate with this card to feel the loving support of dragon energy. And whenever we get dragon energy here, Larissa, I often talk about that Merlin. If you guys have seen Merlin, the King Arthur version, it's such a brilliant series. I absolutely love it. And I always talk about the dragons like a symbol of wisdom. They're also protection, but they also guide Merlin. So you're like a bit of a guide. You're actually the dragon. You kind of guide people without knowing it. Like I said, you lead by example. You guide people without even knowing it. It's again, the dragon doesn't say a lot of words and that he speaks a bit in riddles, but people still get it because you lead by example. I hope that makes sense, Larissa. So you're a little bit like the dragon. You're a little bit of a protector, but you're also got a lot of wisdom. I'm going to pull you an outcome card, Larissa. Oh, self-confidence. I'm an amazing soul. I'm worthy of being self-confident. Yep, that's your biggest strength. You're very, very confident. And you're a very confident creator. I think you can create just like that. If you put your mind to something, I feel like you can just click your fingers like a magic trick. Ta-da! And it's there. And this would be around manifesting, creating, getting things into your life that you want to happen. You're a really good achiever. I feel like you never sit idle, you never stagnate. There's no moss on your rock kind of thing. You know, a rolling stone gathers no moss. That's you. You're always moving forward. You have confidence in your decisions. I feel like you're a very good homemaker. You make a very nice home. Your home is very safe. It's protected. It's cozy. And it's very important to you, your home. And I feel like that is also where you reground yourself and you protect your confidence as well. But you never, and see, this is what they're saying too, you never let your ego run away with you. Your ego never dominates. You're not a person that comes from ego. You come from genuine kindness and sincerity. And that's what you show to people. You can be self-confident without being cocky, egotistical, narcissistic. You're none of those things. You're self-confident in that you respect yourself. And the guys are saying you steer a very steady ship. You're like the captain of the ship and you steer a very steady ship. Like, you don't go near icebergs, you don't go in rough seas, you look ahead to the weather forecast, you don't hit stormy weather because you're very aware, because you have the higher intuition, and you see things with your higher mind before things even happen. You get very good guidance, but the key is, Larissa, that you listen to your guidance. So that makes you very self-confident in your decision-making processes. Oh, gosh. That was actually very positive, Larissa. I hope you really enjoyed that reading. You sound like a pretty incredible person, actually. Leading by example is a huge thing, because sometimes you're not even aware that people are looking at you like that, but they do. People look at you like that, Larissa. Thank you for reaching out to me too. I send my deepest apologies. You are important to me. You know that you are, and I know exactly who you are. So thank you for doing that as well. All right. I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today, guys. Hang on. I'm getting this song. I don't know who sings it. Shake your booty, shake your booty, shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake your booty. We always get lots of music on this channel, guys. Sometimes we just need that frequency and vibration. Hang on a minute. Everybody get on the floor. Let's dance. Not that many of us could dance because we've got such bad backs, legs, knees, necks, you name it, all the above. Hang on a minute. I'm getting that song. I'm getting that. Is it the Nat King Cole song again? When I fall in love, it will be forever. And the moment, na 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 na. I think Celine Dion sings that too, doesn't she? But I am getting I think Nat King Cole sings it. Beautiful. It's such a beautiful song. I love that song. Hang on. I'm getting this cheesy song, but I'll say it anyway because it's pretty funny. You've got to try a little kindness and overlook the blindness. Is that because my dog's gone blind that they're giving me this song? Oh, my God. And shout along for everyone to see. You've got to try a little kindness and you overlook the blindness of the narrow-minded people on the narrow-minded streets. Don't know who sings it. Well, I do, but I just can't think of them at the moment. Oh, my God. Is everything around blindness? It's all just too much, isn't it? All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Look, have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Enjoy the rest of it. It's Sunday morning here. I'm off to do some house cleaning jobs and probably give Charlie a little cuddle and Sprocky as well. All right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Hit those like buttons. Please feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.